morning, everyone. Allow me to start with a question. How many of you have ever been told you're too young? Too young to lead, too young to make a difference, too young to understand how the world works. Well, keep those thoughts with you because today I'm going to be challenging one of the most dangerous ideas we've ever taught young people. The idea that our lives start later. However, my schedule goes something like this: wake up, go to school, writing, magazine meetings, homework, more homework, and somewhere in between all of that, a little bit of sleep. But hey, before you guys start feeling sorry for me, let me tell you something. I love every bit of it. I really do. Not because it's easy, but because every one of those things reminds me that life definitely ain't waiting for me. Life is happening now. Yet, growing up, I've always heard that same message over and over again. Wait. Wait until you're older. Wait until you graduate. Wait until you have experience. Wait until you're qualified. And wait until you have permission. And one day I found myself wondering what really are we waiting for? Because while we're waiting, opportunities are moving, ideas are disappearing, problems are growing, and dreams are collecting dust while the world keeps moving forward. Now, I want you to think about this. Does confidence come first? Definitely not. Keep that question with you. Now, before you guys start thinking that this talk is about awards, achievements, or accomplishments, it isn't. This talk is about overcoming limiting self-belief. Because a few years ago, if someone would have told me I would be speaking on stages, writing books, leading projects, or volunteering in my community, I would have laughed. Not because I lacked ability, not because I lacked ideas, but because I believed I needed someone more older, smarter, more experienced would come to tell me that I'm ready. But here's what I eventually discovered. Nobody is gonna come up to you with a certificate that says, "Congratulations, you're officially allowed to believe in yourself." That moment will never come, not even once in your life. The truth is that these certificates are never issued. You know, the world has this weird habit of underestimating us, children. Adults often say, "What do you want to become when you grow up, beta?" But very rarely do they say, "What are you already capable of becoming today?" And that difference matters. Because when we constantly tell young people that their value is in the future, they begin to believe. Believe that they have nothing valuable to offer in the present. They begin to think that contribution comes later, impact comes later, responsibilities come later, and leadership comes later. But what if later is too late? What if the person who solves problems of tomorrow is sitting in a classroom today waiting for permission? What if the next author, scientist, teacher, entrepreneur, or changemaker never starts? because nobody expected them to. And that's the thing. We shouldn't be underestimating children just because of their age. You see that potential is waiting for low expectations. Potential is hiding behind fear. Potential is waiting for permission, and potential is waiting for someday. And someday is a very dangerous word because someday turns into next month. Next month turns into next year. And next year turns into someday again. By the time we know it, the opportunity is gone. So, before I leave, I want everyone in this room to do a little something for me. Raise your hand as high as you can. Come on, go ahead, raise it. Now look around. Almost everyone found a little more reach. And that's the lesson. We can do more than we think we can. Even more than others expect. Remember this. The ceilings above you are often imaginary. The barriers around you are often inherited. And the permissions we are waiting for are often unnecessary. People will tell you that you're too young. People will tell you to wait for your turn. लोग कहेंगे कि अभी तुम छोटे हो. लोग कहेंगे कि अभी तुम्हारी उम्र नहीं है. But the lotus, it doesn't wait for the mud to disappear. It pushes through it. क्योंकि कमल को खिलने के लिए किसी की परमिशन की जरूरत नहीं होती. You know, when people wait for the right moment, they spend their whole lives waiting. जो लोग सही वक्त का इंतज़ार करते हैं, वो अक्सर इंतज़ार ही करते रह जाते हैं. So, our time is not someday. Our time is right now. Stop waiting. Start creating. Start becoming. And most importantly, bloom anyway. Thank you. धन्यवाद.